Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. I had watched this video on Will Smith that's going to kind of give a little comparison on a healthy relationship, kind of what went wrong in our relationship. So just a brief little overview. He was attracted to one person, Jada. So he went to meet her on set, ended up having a relationship with somebody different. I can't remember her name offhand, but so he had married her, and then the situation went south. So she wanted a divorce, slammed him on Valentine's Day with the divorce papers. He did not believe in divorce, even though he started realizing that he wished he was with Jada, but he didn't want to give up on his commitment to divorce. That was, you know, his commitment to marriage. And so the woman, his first wife, had said, you're going to force somebody to stay married to you that doesn't love you. And so that hit him really hard. And they ended up getting divorced. So then he ended up being with Jada. And they had this interaction where she started yelling at him profanities in front of, I guess, 20 people or so. So he had a newspaper, he kind of bopped her on the head and said, let's go talk. And so they talked in private, and he's like, look, I grew up in this terrible situation at home. There was profanity all the time. I just can't handle it. I can't do that. And he was like, if that's what it's going to be, I can't be in it. So he was willing to walk away. He set his boundaries, plus he was willing to walk away. When we do it, we set our boundaries, but we're so caught up in loving this person that we don't stick to our boundaries a lot of times. We give them chance after chance after chance. And Jada had said, you really end things over this? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, well, okay, well, just don't fucking hit me on the head again with a newspaper. And there she did. She just swore again. He's like, I can't do it. Can't do it. So she was, she took it to heart that, whoa, I will lose this. I have to change what I am doing. The narcissist doesn't change it. They don't have this recollection that they could lose what they have. They feel that they own us. It's weird how they get so entitled and cocky to where they have this like kind of like an inner little child. It's almost like they think they can get away with it. If they get caught, but they don't look at like the deterrence. You know, that's why a lot of times, like even the death penalty doesn't make a difference in different states, because when you're in that mindset, you don't look at the outcome. So like murderers, they just are caught up in the moment or the anger, and so they'll go murder someone. Kind of like the narcissist, they're just caught up in what they need, what they want, that they don't look at the deterrence. They don't look at you know, losing us, because they already feel entitled. If they are somewhat scared, they don't see that as worth giving up their instant gratification, because they're just too caught up in what they want, what they need. And I just thought it was interesting how he set boundaries, and she realized, I got to change. I am never doing that again, and stuck to it. But in these narcissistic relationships, boundaries aren't followed. They're given so many chances. Every time we give them a chance, they push it a little bit more. They think they can get away with it. And also the way that they do their devaluation stage gets us chasing them to where we're putting in more effort. They give us little breadcrumbs here and there. And over time, since they keep taking away, but giving us just a little bit, the intermittent reinforcement causes us to start craving, maybe getting symbiotic relationship again. So we're chasing them, we're trying harder. When they say the tiniest little thing, like, I love you, he finally said, I love you, or she finally said it, I'm like, oh, and it means so much more. Just like right now, I don't know, I could have something to eat, you know, I don't know. But if I'm starving and you give me one little piece of something, that's going to mean so much to me right now. And that's kind of where where we're like so thankful. And since we're so starved, we start like needing our abuser, because we're in that desperation mode. We're not in the I can pass it up, I don't need it right now. We're in starvation mode, and any little breadcrumb they give us, and we're too scared to walk away because we need it now. We're about to starve to death, is what we feel like, emotionally starved to death. And that's what they did to us, is they did emotionally starve us. So now we're going through physical and mental things, emotional things. It's starting to destroy our life. We just want things back on track. And if we would have had clear boundaries, and they can set up boundaries too, and we agree to them, that's how things, work when you have two people in a relationship, where, we try to meet each other's needs, as opposed to one person having their needs met and not caring about the other. It's not a fair relationship. It doesn't even have to be 50-50. If you guys agree to 60-40 or whatever, whatever, as long as you're okay with it, set your boundaries, but definitely don't take nothing. It should be 50-50. Sometimes, maybe you're taking care of the kids more, and you have different needs, but if you express them and set it up ahead of time, things work out. Just like Will Smith, he set up, no, wait, no, and he did give her that one chance where it's like, oh, I just see what you mean. But if she kept doing it, I think he was strong enough to walk away. And we're not always strong enough to walk away, and I don't know what would happen if he got married. I don't think they were married at that time. I don't even know if they're married now, to be honest with you. I think they are. But his belief on marriage, that's where it would get tricky, because if she was narcissistic, I don't know if she is, but she would take that piece of knowledge, and then she'd play, and I'm not saying she is narcissistic, but if she was, she would take that knowledge, like, I just got to be good until we're married, and then she can say whatever she wants. And that's where it gets scary with narcissists, is we don't know if it's a true person. Like, let's say she's a true person and she's upholding her promise. Things work out, but we'll enter into a marriage believing it's a true person. And then they use the words that we told them, the reassurances that we told them. If you had said that, I will not get divorced, to where it's like, all right, I can do whatever I want now. So that's where it's scary with the narcissist. And there are subtle clues. You will see red flags. If you are on this channel, either you're trying to see if you're a narcissist, or if your person is a narcissist, what to do about it. So I just thought it was an interesting thing that we don't always uphold our boundaries. And when we don't do that, there's a devaluation. And we often do that because sometimes it's about lies, where, let's say they were supposed to come with me to my family's Christmas. And then all of a sudden they're telling me, I don't know, their aunt is dying in the hospital. So we want to be empathetic, like, oh, okay, no, I understand. No, that's fine. We don't know the true heart of the narcissist. So we're giving them something based on a lie. If they just wanted to say, I just feel like going bowling. I just feel like practicing my bowling by myself. And you're like, we had plans to go to my family's. We can't discuss with a true person what's really going on, because they like to just satisfy whatever they want to satisfy. So they'll lie, cancel plans. And it's hard to maintain a relationship when the person's not a true person. We're being kind to them. Okay, I understand my needs won't get met tonight, but I understand you need to be with your aunt. So we're being nice, believing them. They're getting away with going bowling instead because they just don't want to sit with my family. And that's where it all falls apart. That's part of the devaluation stage, them getting away with whatever they want, getting out of responsibilities, or being held accountable to their promises. So keep healing, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.